Hello everyone, welcome to Sunya IAS. We meet again, and in this video we are going to do analysis of GS2 mains paper of UPSC 2021 examination. In this video we are going to see how much weightage was given to each subject. Has there been any change in the trend of UPSC in terms of number of questions out of a topic, and also in terms of the quality of questions, whether more factual questions are asked or more analytical questions are asked. Thirdly, how will you prepare for upcoming GS paper 2 2022 for your mains examination? Okay, that is why we analyze, so that we can get geared up for the next year, and we can go with full preparation and try to get a good rank. So guys, let's start our video and let's get talking. I will show you all the sources from where the questions have been asked, what you have to read, what you need to do. Everything will be discussed in this video. So first of all, how many questions from each subject? So as we all know, polity and constitution में से 9 क्वेश्चन आए, 9 questions have been asked from this topic. See, GS question paper 1 we just discussed, and geography में से 9 questions आए थे. Here polity and constitution, okay, is the highlight. 40 to 45% question have been asked from this. We all know it is very important. Okay, now there has been a little bit of change in the trend. I would not say much, but here in there were only 2 questions from governance, 5 questions from social justice, and IR में से 4 questions है. So let us see, are the number of questions consistent with the trends of the last 3 years? Let us discuss, friends. See, so if we talk about polity and constitution, in 2018, 10, 8, 10, 9. So I can say that, it is kind of constant. 9 to 10 questions are always asked. So you can say 40 to 45% weightage is always on polity and constitution. As far as governance is concerned, since last 2 years, we can see that the number of questions has decreased. In 2019, there were 6 questions from governance. Now, as we identified a pattern, that what is complementary, okay, कि अगर governance के questions कम होंगे तो किसके ज़्यादा होंगे, that also we will link like paper 1. So here, social justice this year, there were 5 questions from social justice. Now, why were there 5 questions for social justice? We will discuss in detail. Okay, I will explain you the exact causes that might have got these issues in the highlight, and how nicely UPSC has framed the questions. Done. And from IR, there were 4 questions asked. So from this analysis, we can say that polity plus constitution, okay, 9 to 10 questions are regularly asked. And if we talk about IR, then 4 to 5 questions are regularly asked. So if there is a little bit of imbalance in terms of governance के कम questions आ गए, then social justice the number of questions will increase. If the social justice number of questions will decrease, then the number of governance questions will increase. Okay, this is what we have analyzed from the previous 3 years of question papers trend. Now let us see what all questions have been asked. So the first question is asked about constitutional morality. Okay, and you have to explain this term with the help of relevant judicial decisions. So first of all, everyone needs to understand what is constitutional morality. This question, okay, we will discuss in detail in the last slide. Okay, it was a very easy question. If you would have been studying nicely, okay, it would have been really helped you. Now, whenever we talk about GS paper 2, okay, most of the students, they ask me one question first of all, कि मैम कितने साल का करंट अफेयर्स पढ़ना है. Okay, so here we are going to talk about how many questions have been asked from current affairs, how many have been asked from static, and if current affairs, then कितना पुराना current affairs पूछती है UPSC. So first of all, constitutional morality का जो article है, it was in the headlines of The Hindu in the later phase of 2020. So guys, 2 साल हो गए, 2 years. So yes, इतना पुराना करंट पढ़ना पड़ेगा. But if you talk about like other questions, they have been quite, वो एकदम recent वाले में से आए हैं, है ना. So let us again go ahead. एक question पे इतना time नहीं waste करते. We have to do a quick analysis today. Detail में we will do it in the coming week. Discuss the desirability of greater representation of women. So the question is about representation of women in judiciary. Okay, very simple question, and everyone I think would have been able to attempt it. Guys, this paper, if we talk about the difficulty level, it is on the side of easy to moderate. बहुत ही predictable paper था. Like जो trend है वो it was intact. जो सेक्शन में से हर बार क्वेश्चन आते हैं वही सेक्शन में से क्वेश्चंस आए हैं. So the trick of getting good marks in this question is getting your answers near perfect, and that will come with practice. Okay, and you'll have to be aware of कि करंट में चल क्या रहा है. Now this is a very difficult question. बहुत सारा एस्पिरेंट्स ने तो 2 बार पेपर पढ़ लिया, हिंदी पढ़ लिया, इंग्लिश पढ़ लिया. That is really the 14th Finance Commission asked. So here I would say, whenever we have studied the 15th Finance Commission, we have always compared it most of the times with the 14th and 15th we have compared. And it is a 10 marker. So I don't think it would have been very difficult. Yes, a little bit difficult, but if you know how to segregate your answer, then I don't think you would have faced any issue. Then Parliament. Okay, a lot of issues have been going about the parliament, that parliament is not functioning properly. So this one of the dimensions, that is parliament able to ensure accountability of the executive. Okay, so one of the question on the functioning of the parliament is asked. Now guys, mind you, UPSC always asks about some or the other maybe constitutional institutions or any other institution which are pivotal in the functioning of the country. So this year they have asked 2 institutions. The first one about CBI, and guys, I'm going to show you the current affairs, the editorials from which this questions have been picked up. And another one, they have asked about human rights commissions. Done. Then there has been a question on right to equality and not right to equality. यहाँ पे यूएस और इंडिया के कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का कंपैरिजन करना है. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो अ वेरी एक्सपेक्टेड क्वेश्चन दैट एवरी ईयर this kind of comparison of constitution is asked. So this was a very much predictable question. Again, there is a question about legislative councils. So usually Rajya Sabha पे question आता है. Okay, this is a part of polity. इस बार they have asked about legislative councils. Done. Now let us go a little bit ahead. Parliamentary Standing Committee. The committees have been in news since so much time now, because all the bills are passed in a rush. So the committee ka, like the relevance is questioned. That how will a committee function, and all those things are always in news these days. So now you can feel that how relevant is the current affairs for our paper 2 और कितना पुराना भी करना है. Okay, now governance, 2 very predictable. Okay, 2 very 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 predictable questions were asked. The first one being pressure group. Okay, and how do pressure groups contribute to public policies. उसमें भी they have asked a specific section like saying business associations. Here सिविल सोसाइटी एंड एनजीओ के ऊपर क्वेश्चन है. ओके, दैट हाउ डू दीज प्रेजेंट एन ऑल्टरनेटिव मॉडल. नाउ गाइज, इफ यू सी दिस एनजीओ वाला थिंग, वेयर इज माय पेन. If you see the NGO wala thing, It is also very much expected question, and the NGOs have played a very good role in the pandemic. So this question also comes from current affairs. Done. थोड़ा सा आगे जाते हैं. Okay. Now here, social justice, good number of questions have been asked, and I will tell you exactly why the questions are being asked. And UPSC like really frames beautiful questions. So first of all, we should know that in the last 2 years, the country is affected by the pandemic, and the SHGs have been instrumental. The NGOs have been instrumental. Okay, so the questions are coming from those sectors which have played a good role. Plus, we have been talking about primary health structure. Okay, now they have asked whether it is a precondition to sustainable development. You're supposed to analyze that statement. So I would say directly three questions have come from the pandemic related news, or the people who worked, the committees that worked. So the questions have been, you can say, very well expected. Plus, UPSC checks if you're aware about what is happening around. So yes, if you would have been reading news, then of course you would know all these things. Now, this question focuses on vocational education and skill training. Okay. So, we all know new education policy, right? It was in news last year, and they have not asked the new education policy, but vocational education, introduction of vocational education has been a very key important point in the new education policy, and they have beautifully linked a scheme to the vocational education. And this shows that UPSC is now not asking direct questions on bills or acts or policies. Trend, there is a change in trend. UPSC does not want to know how many facts you can mug up. UPSC wants to know how well you can connect different dimensions of different topics and understand the impact on society. Done. So this the questions, the trend that is evolving is really raising the bars for the aspirants, and I feel that we will have a really uh, good civil servants if the papers are like made like this. Now there's another question: digital literacy. Okay, in rural areas. Now, this digital illiteracy in rural areas, this also has been very much in news during the pandemic when the schools went online. So there is no direct mention of the pandemic, okay? But lot of issues, lot of solutions, lot of measures that had been taken during those times are in the paper. So we can say that yes, current affairs is very, very important, and UPSC always asks what is in news. So I can say in this video that the news of last 2 years have been very important for all the aspirants, and you have to study this. Now let us look at the other question. Here, women in post-independent India excelled in various fields. Apart from women education, women empowerment schemes, what interventions can help this milieu? So patriarchy के ऊपर questions है. Here also, no direct question on stems has been asked, but they have linked it to the interventions that are required and social attitude change कैसे करेंगे. Now IR was very predictable as always. Usually there are questions on USA, Soviet Union. Okay, so we can see all these important names that we had been reading. I'll show you the article also which talks about this. Then Asia's growth story with Africa. This also has been in news, and they also ask international bodies, associations, groups. So this is SCO and ACUS. These both have been in news and they're also in the paper. So we can say the paper was pretty predictable. But if you were not reading your newspaper every day and only sticking to standard books, then it would have been very difficult for you to tackle this. Okay. So yes, your M. Lakshmikant is very important. Okay, whatever book you're reading for governance is very important, but at the same time, reading your editorials every day, understanding them, developing analytical abilities that could have helped you understand the demand of the question. And once you understand the demand of the question, you're supposed to write the answers in point format. And guys, I would say that the Sunya IAS Mains GS2 books have been perfect looking at the type of questions. Okay, the book has addressed each and every demand of every question that is in the paper, and we are very proud to say that. If you have not seen it, I'm sure one of your friends would have it. Please have a look on the content and you would know. Plus, another point is you have to practice daily and continuously. Why? Because most of the times there are direct questions. Many a times, I'll show you the direct questions that we have got from our answer writing programs. Plus, with practice, you can generate more points. I will again say this paper, the questions were easy. Okay, so forming the answer in a proper structure, writing as many dimensions as you can, and writing it in point format starting with a keyword. This will fetch you good marks. Okay, and this will help you interlink it with different topics. So why should we focus more on current affairs? I just promised you 2 slides ago that we are going to show you which news articles are connected to which questions. So this is one of the articles. Okay, and this is question number 15, directly picked up from this article. Parliament is abdicating its oversight role. Right. Question number 4, directly asked from this article. SC unhappy over ED BI probe. Again, a direct question. ACUS has been very much in news. Okay, ACUS has been in very much news, and there are a lot of articles, but this article had special relevance to the question. It is as if the article is written to address this question. Question number 20. Now, when I tell you that I told you what to read to develop critical understanding and to understand why the question is asked and to understand the demand. But when you start writing, you will need to write any topic in this aspect, like self help groups के अगर ऊपर कुछ question आ गया asking benefits, then you'll have to divide the benefits into economic, social, and governance. You'll have to come up with unique examples which are here. And guys, mind you, this is a very time taking task. Here is our article on parliamentary scrutiny and accountability, direct question. Okay, significance of SCO to India, security, economic, and etc. Then women in judiciary, we also have asked a very similar question, and an article is there, the ACUS Pact. So as I told you, nothing, we have left no stone unturned to make you exam ready, and we are extremely happy looking at the paper. So guys, first of all, how could you have prepared? We just spoke about it, but I would just sum up everything that we spoke about in this entire presentation. First, if you do daily practice is very important. Then there's a chance of getting direct questions. Like in the month of May, we had this question as question number 11, May 2021. You can check our groups also. It's a Telegram channel, you can see here. India's judicial system suffering. So women representation in judiciary question has been framed. On the 25th of November, in our daily answer writing, we have put a question on SCO and its importance for India. Okay, there are many other questions I could point out, but I don't want to make it about Sunya today. And we will publish the model answers of this PPT within 24 to 48 hours. Okay, and guys, we were to discuss one question, right? We were to discuss one question today, the question number 1, that is constitutional morality. I am writing very fast, and that's why the handwriting is messed up. But chalo, let's continue. Now, guys, what do you understand by morality? Okay, these, let us separate these two things to understand. As kids, we always had something like moral of the story. Okay, so same thing. Like whatever are the main points of the constitution, we can say points of the basic structure of the constitution also. Say for example, rule of law, right to equality, है ना, right to privacy, these are all are considered as pivotal to the functioning of the constitution. Now we all have studied the landmark judgments, right? मगअप करते हैं वो तो हम सब to write in our answers and all those things. So guys, all these landmark judgments that we have been studying are going to be given as examples for this question. Only the format of answering the question is going to be a little different. Okay, so that is what you will understand once you will start practicing. So let me tell you कौन से cases आएंगे. Okay, now we all know with the Sabarimala case, Article 14, 21 and 25 were upheld. Okay, then the striking down of Section 377. This is also a part of constitutional morality. Then Keshav Nanda Bharti case, secularism as a value. Okay, then I can say that triple talaq judgment, where it upholds equality, है ना. सो दिस इज वेरी सिंपल, बट आपको कब सिंपल लगेगा, जब आपने इनफ आंसर राइटिंग प्रैक्टिस की है. एंड गाइज, वी आर गोइंग टू पोस्ट द मॉडल आंसर विद इन 24 to 48 hours. Stay tuned. You have seen the crispness of the content, and we will give you such crisp model answers for these papers as well. There will be no encyclopedia on every topic and no Ramayan Mahabharat, because at Sunya we give you to the point and relevant content. Thank you very much, guys. Do like, share, and please subscribe. The link to join our Telegram channel is given in the description box below. Thank you very much, and let's make your mains answer writing easy. Thank you very much.